Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your mid-month love horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing two winners. You'll get to decide between a free reading or a free healing session to be considered. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, also leave me a comment below your video and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. For those of you on Instagram, you can follow me at UrbanSoulGuru or my private account at Tony Writes Official. All of my contact information is in the box below. Now let's jump into your horoscopes and see what's in store for the rest of March. Hey Virgo, this reading is for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising in Love, March 15th through the ends of the month. Virgo in Love, March 15th through the ends of the month. Virgo, Spirit just said somebody is almost out of the woods. Somebody's almost out of the woods. It feels like if somebody needs forgiveness at this time, they're just about to get it. Like somebody is almost allowed out of the doghouse. I'm also seeing like a partner struggling. This could be you, Virgo, having been struggling the last couple of weeks or something having not been totally stable. I'm feeling possibly work related and so there was a distraction. It feels like somebody's just about out of the woods. It's still going to take the next couple of weeks to see that come full circle. But I feel like Spirit's saying by say like the 20th, you should see a shift in that energy for the better. Somebody's just about out of the woods. Also in terms of like a reconciliation, if you've been waiting for reconciliation, or Spirit said if you're waiting for someone to come home from like a faraway place, they're just about home. It's like the difficult journey, the separation, instability is really coming through very strong. So whatever has been unstable the last couple of weeks or possibly even the last couple of months for you, Virgo, it's just about to transition to something more solid, okay? I'm hearing breath of fresh air. So there's definitely a positive shift over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to pull cards a little bit differently, but we're going to do the same spread. Virgo in Love, March 15th through the ends of the month. We're going to go through these one by one like we normally do. Okay, wedding. There's major commitment here. It's really interesting because I got a similar message earlier in the month. I can't remember what sign. Somebody's rocking the boat or somebody did rock the boat and Spirit just said and somebody got nauseous, like spiritually seasick, maybe physically seasick, but somebody rocked the boat and now you're wondering, or your partner is wondering, if you can stand there side by side and really stay committed. Can you do this? Is that foundation strong enough? Somebody rocked the boat. That's okay. When you come out of the woods and you're on land again and you step back into that home you've created together, that physical home or the spiritual home, what does that look like? What does that feel like? Spirit saying somebody's going to be pleasantly surprised. The instability caused a crack in a foundation or a leak possibly in a boat. I'm getting all these interesting visuals. But Spirit's running with like a crack in the foundation of a weaker foundation, and now you can rebuild better, okay? Again, you're almost out of the woods, so you may still need to rebuild better, but it does feel like you have a partner by your side, not just ready, but able to invest energy into fixing what needs to be fixed, addressing what needs to be addressed. Something has been unstable here. Yeah, this also comes through as somebody with turbulent emotions, somebody really going through the ringer here. You may have been witnessing a partner go through something that had nothing to do with your relationship, but it impacts you and it impacts the relationship because they just haven't been mentally well or emotionally well. For some of your partners, possibly you too, Virgo, maybe you haven't been physically well, but this comes through as emotional. This comes through as somebody struggling to get back on solid ground, okay? But Spirit's saying there's movement forward, there's momentum forward. This also came up for Gemini. So for those of you dealing with Gemini partners, this may ring Very, very true for you. Somebody is going to see a resolution, but they're almost out of the woods. Spirit's not saying you are out of the woods. You're almost out of the woods. So exercise some patience here. Wow, there's a lot of Gemini energy coming through here. This person is very much in alignment with your religious and spiritual journey, okay? You are feeling a magnetic attraction to somebody, even if something feels unstable. In any other relationship, you may have stepped out already. You may have said, I'm not doing this. This is a red flag. Something's not stable. But there's something about this partner who pulls you back in. Spirit saying it's because you're not done. You can trust that. For those of you who did rekindle over Mercury retrograde, it may not have been a solid or stable reconciliation yet, but you're not over. Something isn't done here, Virgo. So for those of you who are hoping to get a second chance with somebody, or you're willing to allow somebody back into the picture, it feels like this person may have already come back though. But it does feel like you will achieve that stability and you'll be working through some deeper emotions. But this is karmic. Whoever is dealing with this, whether it's you or it's your partner, give them a little more time. Spirit's saying they need a little bit more time. Emotional healing. Don't rush them. You don't have to be too worried or all consumed by it. Give whoever this is space, or take that space if that's you, Virgo. Deal with that so that you can jump back in to, ooh, my car just spun around crazy. So you can jump back into this committed relationship, back into your commitment, back into your home, back into your life, and enjoy each other's company again. Something really has been very difficult here, okay? But you deal with these emotions, still center the reading. But look at what's showing up for you. Clarified by romantic feelings. There's so much love here. There's so much love. This feels like there's a problem that someone is really struggling with that has nothing to do with this particular relationship. For those of you in the beginning stages of a relationship, and you haven't known somebody long enough to really see their strengths and weaknesses, or really test the waters, like, okay, we're having an issue. Can we make it through to the other side? You may be wondering if you should just walk away from somebody at this time. Spirit, it doesn't normally come through this card, but it keeps coming through this message of you're not done yet, because somebody's very much in alignment with your spiritual journey. Understand that this Mercury retrograde happens to be a little more intense than maybe usual for many of the signs. Somebody had to deal with something karmic. It exposed some sort of a wound. This could be you, Virgo, again. Whoever that is just needs more time. So exercise patience, but there is still so much love here. I really feel like this is external for the majority of you. External and past tense. So center the reading, clarified by release your ex. Someone could have showed back up into the picture and sparked some really heavy emotions, especially for those of you who share a child with an ex, or if your partner shares a child with an ex. It's like, somebody said something, somebody did something, they wanted this. And it doesn't feel like you or your partner. This feels external, and this clearly past tense energy, okay? They showed up to expose the wound, to expose the crack in the foundation, so now you can rebuild bigger and better. But you have to clear this. Whoever is struggling, hear this message. Spirit's saying, like, drill this home. Whoever is struggling needs energy healing. Whoever is struggling needs some sort of cleansing, but then they need to also be refueled. It's probably 2 separate healing sessions, but get it done. If you know how to do energy work, or you trust a healer that you already know, get some energy healing done. You know, I can help you with this, but it's a big message here, okay? The quicker you get the energy healing done, the better whoever this is gonna feel. But even if this is your partner, you may feel like you've been pulled through the ringer or put through the ringer. Get some energy cleansing done too for yourself. Sea salt bath, simple things you can do at home, but get that done for sure. Religious factors, spiritual journey, all of this clarified. Forgiving and learning. This is karmic. Someone was triggered by a karmic issue. Spirit's saying a twin flame may have triggered some sort of karmic issue, something very painful. This comes through as really painful energy. If this isn't you, Virgo, if this is your partner, really, really extend some patience to them. Whoever this is really going through it. There is a catalyst. It is not random. This is not random. But it needed to happen. Something needed to be exposed so that either you or the partner can get the healing that you need, okay? Crowning the reading is express your love. If you are seeing someone you love still going through a difficult time, let them know that they're loved. Do something romantic. Do something really kind. Don't take on their energy. Don't be terribly burdened. If they need space, give them space. But express your love. Continue to express love, because there's something about this that isn't about you. Or for Virgo's partners, if you're seeing Virgo really struggling right now, they're not pushing you away because they're not interested. They're taking space to heal something that truly needs to heal at this time. But express your love, okay? Make sure you're still communicating love, if nothing else. Bottom of the deck here. Wow. Okay. If someone's taking their sweet old time coming full circle with a reconciliation, they just need a little bit longer, okay? I do see a resolution here. I see a reconciliation, again, with more stability. If there's one message, it is more stability. You will get there. Your partner will get there. It will be worth the wait. I also do feel like somebody's coming home. This doesn't just apply to those of you getting back into a relationship with somebody. This applies to somebody coming home who's been traveling. See somebody really struggling with the partner who's been away. Somebody really like emotionally distraught, like it pushed them to their wits' end. So if you are the partner coming back home and you had someone who loved you so much that they stuck that out with you, make sure you're expressing your gratitude and your love and an abundance of that, okay? Or vice versa here. There's something really positive happening over the next 2 weeks. It is a shift in energy. Spirit keeps showing me, but there's still a little emotional work to do here. I really think for the majority of you, you need to exercise a little patience. Now, for those of you who are single, don't be surprised if an ex or someone from the past tried to come back, okay, especially during Mercury retrograde, if they triggered you, if they made you angry, if they made you sad, if it felt like you had to go through a heartbreak all over again. For some of you, you tried to rekindle, you realized once Mercury went direct that, okay, this person isn't of the highest good to stay in my life, or they just checked out again, and you're like, oh my God, I'm grieving all over again. It wasn't even worth it. Trust me that it is worth it. Whatever this is that is coming up, it is coming up and out. Allow it to come up and out. It's going to allow you to call better commitment in. There is still this like release, but also forgiveness. I feel like someone needs to be forgiven for something here too, okay? So almost out of the woods, there is forgiveness, there is a release. There is still something emotional going on that still needs to be healed, okay? Get a little cleansing done. If nothing else, do a sea salt bath at home and see how much better you feel having done that. Okay, Virgo, if you feel like you need more clarity, reach out. I'm available for private readings, for energy healing, which you know I specialize in. I'll be back April 1st for your full month of April reading, but in the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.